Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to Elevation with Palesa. Boo, 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 boo. Anyway, guys, welcome. Today we're on topic 4, and today's topic is called reparenting. So, as you can hear the word, guys, it's reparenting. So, the meaning of and the definition of reparenting is basically being a parent to yourself that you never had growing up or currently. So why would someone need reparenting in their lives? Some people were unfortunate enough to grow up in households whereby their emotional needs are not met, whereby they never felt heard, whereby they never felt that they have a voice, whereby they never felt like there's a parent that they can lean on in times of need, so they always had to be independent, whereby they never felt as a parent that can save them whenever they're in trouble. Because when you're a kid, sometimes, or when you're a child or a teenager, whatever you can call it, sometimes you find yourself in situations whereby you need guidance from a parent. You need guidance from a parent, and there's no parent there to actually guide you. So what you need to do is you need to learn from the streets. You need to learn from external factors, external people. You need to learn on your own, and sometimes that can be misleading. So reparenting then comes into play to be able to change that pattern, to change that cycle, because sometimes leaning on our own understanding as a kid can lead to certain behaviors, certain patterns that we took on when we're young, that are toxic currently, that are not good for us currently, that are not serving us currently. So that's why one would need reparenting in their life. So as I stated, reparenting is basically you being a parent to yourself so that you can be able to unlearn certain patterns, certain behaviors, certain habits that you've carried throughout your childhood up until now that are not serving for you anymore, that are not working for you anymore, that are not benefiting you anymore, that you need to release, that you need to let go of, so that you can be the best of who you are. So reparenting is very important because it helps with a couple of things. It helps with unlearning behaviors. It helps with unlearning patterns, as stated. Secondly, it helps regulate your nervous system, because as we all know, the nervous system is the one that basically holds trauma. If you don't release it, it's the one that keeps you calm. It's the one that reads the environment that you're situated in. So if there is trauma in your body, in your nervous system, you tend to always be anxious all the time. You tend to always be hypervigilant all the time. You tend to overthink all the time, You tend to overlook things all the time. You just don't feel balanced. You feel imbalanced. So that's what happens when your nervous system is full of trauma, and you have to release that trauma. So reparenting helps you excuse me guys, my voice. Reparenting helps you to handle your nervous system, to release things from your nervous system, so that you can always stay balanced as an individual, so that you can always stay at peace, and that you can always stay in harmony. So first and foremost, guys, in order for you to properly reparent yourself, you need to be able to understand your needs. You need to be able to understand, what do I, Palesa, need currently? Do I need emotional support? Do I need physical support? Do I need mental support? Do I need spiritual support? Do I need love? Do I need care? Do I need nurturing? Do I need someone to listen to me? What do you need as an individual? That's the first step that you need to take when it comes to reparenting. You cannot start reparenting yourself when you don't understand your own needs as an individual. So that's the first thing that you need to look at. What are your needs? People that grew up in environments whereby their emotional needs were not met, whereby they felt neglected by their parents, whereby they felt misunderstood by their parents, most of the time their needs were not met. So they had to make a plan to meet their needs, and sometimes those plans were actually not good for them. They were harmful for them. So maybe they went to the streets and tried to find their needs met by friends. Maybe they went to a partner and then they tried to get their needs met by a partner, and then that then becomes short-lived, because once you know how to meet your own needs, it becomes sustainable, because you know that you're the one that is sustaining your needs. You're the one that understands your needs, so you're able to actually give yourself what your needs require. And it's going to be consistent and constant because you are always there for yourself 24/7. You are always the person that's always there for you all the time, no matter what, through thick, through thin, through dark, through light. You are the person that's always there for you. So whenever you know how to whenever you know how to process the needs that you need, process how you feel, then you are able to then figure out how can you actually meet the needs that you require as an individual. Because once you start looking for your needs to be met outside, it becomes short-lived because people come and go in your life. People come and go. So it's not something that's sustainable. Someone can come in your life and be there for 3 months and then vamos. Someone can come and be in your life for a year and then bounce. So you never know how long an individual is in your life for those needs to be met. So always make sure that you prioritize yourself first. You always meet your own needs. So once you know what your needs are, then you're able to come up with solutions to actually meet your needs. So guys, I always come up with a problem. I always shine the light on what needs to be seen. I always bring things to the surface, but I also come with solutions so that I don't leave you guys hanging. So once you know what your needs are, then you will be able to know how to meet them. So if you need mental support, for example, if that's one of your needs, you know that you need to then make a plan to get mental health solutions. So this would be therapy, going to a psychologist, speaking to a trusted friend, trusted family member, a trusted partner who's willing to actually give you that ear and who gives you that safe haven platform to actually vent yourself out and heal. Because venting out is healing instead of holding it to yourself. So that would be the solution to meet your mental health needs. If you need emotional support, you would then look for solutions to get emotional support. So this would be maybe listening to a podcast of a podcaster that speaks about topics about, emotional support and things like that. Or you can get a friend, a family member, a partner that can be there for you to emotionally support you. Or you can find outlets, that will emotionally support you. So maybe if you're a singer, you can sing out your pain, come up with a song, sing out your pain. If you're a rapper, rap that pain out. If you're a painter, paint something that will actually help you release whatever it is that is causing emotional heaviness on your chest. And then if you need physical support, then now you start looking at physical support solutions. So this would be going to the gym, going for walks, eating healthier, checking your diet, cut out junk food, and incorporate more healthy foods in your diet. This would be maybe cutting down on drinking too much alcohol, cutting down on smoking too much. This would be cutting down on watching too much TV. Too much electronics actually disturb your mental health, and it can end up disturbing your physical health because whatever's happening inside ends up showing on the outside. Maybe you can cut out, anything that is affecting your physical health. You would then look at it and decide to cut it out. And then maybe you need spiritual support. So then maybe if you're someone that doesn't go to church, maybe you can start going to church. Maybe you can go on YouTube and start looking at sermons of pastors, of spiritual teachers, spiritual masters, spiritual guides, spiritual coaches that give you that support for you to be able to nourish your soul spiritually. You can then maybe go to a friend who is spiritually enlightened, who can actually give you words of wisdom that will uplift your spirit spiritually. You can do that. So these are one of the things that you can do to actually meet your needs. Sometimes maybe you're too burnt out and you need to sleep. Instead of going on and continuing your day as if nothing is wrong with you, as if you're not tired, and drinking coffee, drinking energy drinks, just killing yourself with caffeine, you can decide to take a nap. Take your phone, set an alarm, and then after setting an alarm, you can set it for 30 minutes, an hour, 2 hours, take that nap, and then when you wake up, trust me, you'll feel better instead of pushing yourself too much. Or if you're hungry, instead of working all the time and ignoring the fact that your body needs food, energy, you can decide to pause, take a break, go and make yourself food, come back and continue with what you're doing. Another need maybe that you can look for or crave as an individual, because we're humans at the end of the day, love. You can need love. Maybe Tolubuti in your life, you've been single for some time and you're looking to settle down, so you can decide to put yourself out there and look for love. Put yourself out there, look for love, place yourself in situations and places whereby you might meet your potential partner. So this doesn't mean now every person that passes by that you're interested in, this is you now running after them. Yo, look at me, I'm available, I'm single. No, don't do that. But just go to places, have conversations with people, and then you just never know who you meet, and then your love needs might just be met. So these guys are one of the needs and solutions that you can incorporate for you in order for you to actually feel whole, in order for you to feel at peace, to feel in harmony, to feel balanced. Because to be quite honest, guys, a lot of us have been through trauma. We've really been through trauma, and a lot of us had to grow up in environments and situations whereby we had to grow up too quickly. We had to learn how to be independent very quickly. So that then had an effect on certain emotional regulations, in certain ways in which we release things from our nervous system so that our nervous system can operate healthy. Yeah. So it's important for us to actually reparent ourselves. It's important for us to know what our needs are and how to meet them, so that we don't end up now relying on external factors to meet our needs, because that will be codependency as well. It's a form of codependency, because you're relying on other people instead of yourself to make yourself whole. So yeah, so another way in which you can actually reparent yourself is living by positive affirmations. So these affirmations can be different depending on you, but incorporating positivity on your daily lives helps you to actually tackle negativity in your life. Because sometimes negativity is the devil, guys. It just pops out of nowhere, like boo, be depressed, like boo, be sad, like boo, remember that time when you were crying because you were heartbroken, like boom, remember that like it just pops out of nowhere, because that's what the devil does. It likes operate when it sees that you are striving in positivity, when it sees that you're happy. It's not satisfied. The devil doesn't get satisfied by your happiness. So it will try by all means to bring you down. So hence, living by positive affirmations, baby, it's going to help you guys so much. It's going to help you tackle negativity. It's going to help you stay focused. Laser eye on positivity. Laser eye on leveling up. Laser eye of growing. Laser eye on healing. Laser eye on reparenting. So positive affirmations, guys, are really, really helpful. So positive affirmations can be things like, I'm beautiful, I love myself, I found the love of my life, I deserve happiness, I deserve peace, I deserve love, I deserve tender love and care, I deserve money, I deserve prosperity and abundance, I've healed, I know I'm worthy. There's different kinds of positive affirmations in which you as an individual can take on. So these positive affirmations, I don't want to give a time limit, say do it this time, do it that time, but my best advice and suggestion would be in the morning, after you do your morning routine, because everyone has a morning routine, include the positive affirmations as one of the morning routines. So every time in the morning, do say a couple of positive affirmations. Stand next to a mirror, look at yourself, say those positive affirmations. And then even before you sleep, say positive affirmations. Before you sleep, look at yourself in the mirror and then choose whichever positive affirmations that you'd like to say to yourself, and then say them to yourself. So that would be my suggestion. Do it in the morning for at least, let's say 6 minutes. In the evening for 6 minutes. You don't have to do it for too long, because you'll end up losing focus. The mind likes playing games. So yeah, just do it for 6 minutes in the morning, do it for 6 minutes in the evening, and you'll see, guys, it'll really make a difference. it'll really make a difference, because you're basically being a parent to yourself. You're nurturing yourself. You're meeting whatever needs that need to be met, and you'll see a change in that. And then also, guys, just to boost your reparenting, and to help it be more effective, you're basically reparenting yourself. So it's a parent being a parent to a child. So it's a parent and a child. That's the dialogue that you're having between you, yourself, and you. So what you can do is, if you've got a picture of yourself as a baby, as a kid, if you have it next to you in your room, that's perfectly fine. Frame it, put it there on your table, and look at it every time after saying those positive affirmations. Look at that baby picture of yours, and just tell that baby picture that you're loved, baby, and I'm sorry for all the things that you had to go through, but you are loved. So I've got an album of my own that I look at. So yeah, guys, this is baby me, baby me, baby me, baby me. So I'm just showing you this, guys, just as an example. I keep this album in my room, and I keep it nearby all the time. So every time I do reparenting, I always look at my baby pictures, because this is basically healing my inner child. It's healing my inner child. It's reparenting the child, the 1-year-old me. It's reparenting the young me, so that I can be able to reach my highest potential, to be my best self, without allowing wounds, baggages of the past to continue into my new journey, my new beginning, my new self, So inner healing actually helps you tackle a lot of things that you need to let go of. So guys, that's my advice. Keep a baby picture near you. Have it on your phone. If you don't have a physical one, just have one on your phone. Keep it on your phone. Maybe put it as your wallpaper. Keep it on your gallery. Every time after you say positive affirmations, every time you're going through that reparenting 30 minutes, reparenting 20 minutes, reparenting 10 minutes that you do for yourself on a daily basis, always look at your baby picture, and show it love, show it patience, show it tender love and care, nurture it. You'll see it'll make a difference. So do this on a daily basis, or do it most days. You don't have to do it every day. Do it most days, and you'll see it'll really make a difference, guys. Or you can do it maybe for just, let's see, 20 days, and then let go, and then see how it makes you feel. If you feel like you need to keep reparenting yourself, add an additional 20. Just be flexible and dynamic about it, because as you guys know, I don't like, boxing things. Just evaluate your situation and the intensity of it, and the amount of effort that you need to put towards you as an individual, and then you'll be able to pick up from there how much time you should actually delegate to reparenting yourself. So yeah, that's what I wanted to share today, guys. Thank you for your time, and looking forward to seeing you next time. Peace.